Hey, we back. We're here again. And we're on to the remove operation now. After last time we did this. So it's now sending these every, like 15 seconds. It's actually been running since then. So you can see how long it's been going off that. Oh dear. I sat on Discord for a bit. But anyway, yes, it's doing that, and we've got a timer, and it loses connection after the timer's done, and it's all good things. But next on the instructions, if we come look at those, have here the remove operation. Now, we already have done list. We did that near the start, because that was actually the first thing called, and it's easy. Remove is next, though. Remove file name. Controller updates index remove in progress. For each dstore, storing file name, remove file name. Once dstore finishes removing the file, then stuff. Now, one thing that we haven't done yet is actually use this index. I haven't actually used it yet. So, yeah. That's always fun. We probably will have to use it now to check whether the file is currently being stored to, or we need to check if it's being loaded and stuff as well, don't we? That's really the point there. I guess the point is what it can't store and load at the same time. Well, yeah, obviously, but yeah, so yeah, we'll start by doing that, and then we can actually use the index for stuff once we've got the remove operation properly sorted. So I'm going to put this back over here. I'm going to get on some music. Here we go. And then we will get on with this. So, we can probably shorten some of this stuff up. Oh, this is just the run thread, to be fair. Dstore can be shortened, though. Here's remove. There we go. Removes a file. Runs remove, yeah, understandable. So the first thing we're going to do is the same as store. Here we go, file.setStatus, yes. So this time, instead of creating the file, we're going to, it's going to be like load actually, isn't it? Yeah. Finds the file reference that's wanted. We can just copy paste this. So now we have the file to load. We should rename that file to remove. File to remove. There we go. Yeah, nice. And then we can do the same thing here. The file does not exist. I assume that error is still sent. Yes, if file name does not exist in the index, send the error file does not exist. So again, we can just copy paste this from load, remove. I'm gonna want this then, and we're gonna need to pass it out. Yes, print writer out. Here we go, and then where's remove? Here we go. Here we go, out. What does load need? It also requires the port. Okay, sure. I'll just keep that in mind. I'll sort that other stuff later. The what's it called? Error handling? Failure handling. That's what they've called it. Okay, yeah, we'll sort that stuff later. For now, we'll just leave it as running the remove command. So then once we've got this though, file.remove.set status, here we go, that's what we said we'd be doing, remove in progress. Alright, let me just copy paste that because I can't be bothered to write it out. There we go, remove in progress. Okay. That's all it does at the moment. Now, what I'm thinking is up in the store and the load, we're going to need to check for this stuff. Obviously, you can't be trying to remove a file that doesn't currently exist yet. Right. And if it already exists, if it's got to the point where the file exists, then it will be caught by the error file already exists thing anyway. Right. So I don't think we need to have any catch here for a file is being removed. Because, like, if it's been removed already, then we can store it. And if it's not been removed, then it already exists. Do you see what I'm getting at here? It's either not... It's either gonna already exist, or it's not gonna already exist. Either way, it'll be fine. So I don't think we need to catch that one. Like, yeah, I guess the point is, it's like mid being removed, and like, I don't know, maybe the data still exists, but it thinks that the file doesn't exist yet. I feel like it's kind of unnecessary. That's the point. Are we going to need to check if it's being loaded? No, because we don't care. Okay, so we can ignore that there. Load is the one though. You can't store and load at the same time. You can't remove and load at the same time. Right. Let me just check up with this. Maybe we can have a look at the instructions just to make sure my idea is correct, because we have the index. First is the data structure used by the controller to keep track of files. As store and remove operations involve a number of messages to be completed, it's important to ensure that other possibly conflicting concurrent operations are served properly. For example, while F is being stored, we do not want the data store to serve load or remove operations in it. Oh, okay, so we do need to do that. I was thinking remove but not load ones. I think that's what I said. I don't know. Nor to include F when list operations are in. Oh! That's something I haven't thought of. Okay, sure. This sense it should be as if F does not exist yet. However, if another concurrent store operation is requested for another file with the same name as F, then we want to apply with an error already exists message. Handling these kind of situations require to explicitly manage the lifecycle of files. Yes. Okay. Sure. So, in that case, I don't know why we'd need remove complete, because surely once it's removed, then we just delete the whole thing from the index, right? Let me see in the remove thing. Dstore finishes removing the file. Remove complete. I'm going to ask about this one. Just give me a sec. Okay, so I had an ask. Apparently I should just update the index and then delete it after that, which seems super pointless. But sure, we can do that. So, yes. We currently have... where is it? Here. The index being written as this. Right. So then... wait, wrong thing. Go back here. Having a look at the index thing, that was it, right? Yes. If another store operation is requested for another file with the same name, we want to apply error already exists. Yeah, that's not really the index. I guess it is, yeah, sure. Handling the kind of situation requires to explicitly manage the lifecycle. Yes. exactly. So this is what we want to do. Load is fine. Oh no, load is not fine apparently. So for load, remove, and list, if we're doing store in progress or remove in progress, then we want to tell it to not. Okay, we can do that. We'll do that up here in execute. So we'll start with load. Oh no, we'll start with store. That's at the top. Where actually is it? Ah, here we go. If this dot index dot get oh wait, actually yeah, we need to search for the file, don't we? So we shouldn't do it here. That doesn't actually make much sense because we need the file. Okay, well, that's fine. We can do it in the actual thing then, I suppose. Close that back down again. We'll go down here. Search if the file already existed. There we go. And if it does already exist. Oh wait, yeah, this is what I was saying now. The store one doesn't really matter, right? Do not want it to serve another load or remove operations in F. It doesn't say anything about store. So yes, but if it's mid removal, oh well, then it exists anyway. So yeah, it's fine. So we don't need to do it on store, I don't think. But if it's, but it says here that if it's mid store, we don't want it to serve a remove. Okay, sure. Let's just do it just to be safe. Okay. So we go to store here. So if it exists, oh yeah, but that's the point. We're already saying file already exists in this point, aren't we? Yeah, okay, sure. We'll just go with it. File already exists. We don't need to store it, so it's fine. Let's move on to load. Okay, so we'll do here. If the file has an operation in progress, if file dot get, wait, it's not file, what's it called? File to load, that's it. File to load dot get status equals, wait, no, should do that one. And then what are the two strings that we're looking for? Store in progress. Or file to load dot get status dot equals remove in progress. Again, I'm going to just copy paste it. Then, what does it do in this case? Just doesn't serve it. Yeah, okay, sure, I guess. Return. Just doesn't do anything. It doesn't say to do anything. Yeah. I feel like it should send a message back to the client, but we know how finicky the client gets with unexpected messages. So maybe let's not send extra messages back to the client, and we'll just return. The file has an operation in progress. Do not load. Okay. Next, remove. Basically the same thing again. Can't remove when you're already removing. Yeah, same thing again. Let's just copy paste it. Why not? There we go. File already has a remove in progress, or in fact anything else. I mean, here we go. File to remove. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, what the hell are you doing? remove. Okay, cool. And then finally, we also want to do it on list. That was the 3 that it said, right? Load, remove, list. Yes. Store has its own little thing. So here we go. For message in that index, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. This.index.getI instead of that. But then I'm going to change this to an and then put nots. There we go. There was definitely a... Okay, sure. There we go. So if it's not stored in progress and it's not removed in progress, then add it. Otherwise, don't add it. Okay, cool. So we are now using those index things correctly. Good stuff. What are we doing next on the remove? So, updates the index remove in progress for each dstore that stores the file name. Ah yes, because you need to remove it from all of them. It sends a remove file name message to the dstore. And then the dstore sends one back. Okay. So for now, it just does that, and then file to remove get dstores. That's going to be a list of integers, I believe. Yep, there you go. List of integers. Cool. And what are we doing with this? We're iterating through it, sending something. Oh no, are we going to have to... How do we send a message to the dstore? Are we actually going to have to start up a new socket? How did I do it in the past? Do I actually send it directly to the dstore? It does. Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of finicky, because they're meant to have a permanent connection and all, you know? How do I send them back the other way? What? I don't know how that would even work if I had done the permanent connection properly, which I didn't mind. I mean, I do have a permanent connection, I think. I mean, look, see? Permanent connection, kind of. I think that counts. But how do I send one back in that connection? How do I send a message back? That's what I'm not sure about. Because the connection is open for listening on this side. I don't know how to send a message back. The socket's open on the dstore. Kind of. Let me go check if I did maybe do something smart. But I don't think I did. When do we receive a dstore thing? I guess it's an execute, isn't it? We receive a dstore. Yeah, like, I don't know what you would even do to it. How would you send a message back to the dstore to say that it had been received?
YouTube Music is your personal guide to the world of music.
How does the dstore send the axe? No, it just... But it's already got the connection up on its side, doesn't it? That's the point. It got it stored because it created the connection. The dstore starts the connection. I don't know how to send a message from the machine that didn't start the connection. Even the axe. The dstore sends them, right? Yeah, it sends them to the controller. The controller in store did not send a message to the dstore. It sends a message back to the client, which then sends it to the dstore. I didn't really think of that. what about up here? We get where is it? A bit lower, maybe? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, here we go. Opens a port for listening. This SS, right? Where's the accept? There we go, the client. Client. Do you think I should maybe save client? What's that? Like instead of the port, perhaps, I could save the actual client, and then we could run client.getPort. You know, up here, where we have the dstores list. Here we go. Instead of having an integer here, this could be a list of clients. Huh? How's that? Because then, instead of here, we can just do client.getPort. That would work fine. But then in order to send a message back to them, we can do get input stream and get output stream. Right? Oh no, but I still only want to have one in and one out, don't I? But I'm only gonna have one, because it only... Oh no, because it's gonna send messages in the rebalance as well. It's kind of finicky, huh? Unless I start off another array list. Honestly, we have so many already. Shall I? A hash map, integer to out. Let's go for it. That sounds easy. We are gonna store another list of dstores. I know we're thinking, oh, why not store it in this one? Because this is an array list, not a hash map. And because it needs to be ordered. So we have to just have another one. This is gonna go to print writers. dstore out. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Wait, no, I only wanted one of those. There we go. dstore outs. What? What's wrong with dstore outs? Right here. Oh, dstores out. There you go, dstore out. New hash map, and then print writer. Then when we get a new dstore added, down here, we add it here, everywhere basically. dstore outs dot put. Yeah, there we go. Port, and then we're going to need to create the out for it, which I will copy paste from here. We're only going to need the out, because the in, it still receives the ins just from the client thing, because why the hell not? But yes, out. Where am I putting it now? That I will fix later. Here we go. There we go. Wait, I don't want client. What do I want? Oh. Wait, do I just want to put out? Yeah, I just want to put out here. I don't need to make a new one. What am I on about? Out. There you go. That is very stupid, basically, yeah. I don't think we're going to need the in for it, though. Probably actually would have been helpful to use the in for it, because then I can store the in and out of each dstore in some sort of weird date type. At this point, I'm thinking I should just make a data store object. Oh dear. But then every time a client receives a message, I'm going to have to check if it's a D-store. Like, it would work, and it would work better than what I've got at the moment. The only problem is that it's a lot of effort to change it now, you know? To change that much stuff, that's a lot, you know? I would have to make the D-store object, store all the information in there instead of in the weird lists that I've got at the moment. Change basically every reference. But then also actually change the way that it receives messages from clients to make it check if there's D-stores first. And probably I'd need to have a second execute thing just for D-stores or something. Just all round. It's gonna complicate things at this point. And since it literally works, I think we leave it. I think we just leave it. Which is probably really stupid, but there you go. That's what I'm gonna do. What I'm also gonna do is eat this biscuit. Ah! I dropped a crumb on my keyboard. Hang on. Crisis averted. Crumb has been retrieved. Biscuit has been eaten. Right. Okay. So now we have that out. I'm just worried that we're going to need the ins, that's all. Right, here. Just going to have a quick look at the storage rebalance. Oh wait, yeah, but we can still just go through clients, can't we, and check the port thing. Ah, right, so here's the problem. The weird port index that I made. Where is it? This one. The weird port index. I don't think it's going to be the same every time. That's the problem. I don't know, maybe. Honestly, don't know how it works. Oh wait, this is a reference to the client that made the request already, though. Request reference. Wait, this isn't the one I meant. I meant D-store reference here, but do you think we can just use this? Where do we actually use this? Where is this? Where do we create it though? Ah, here we go. Oh, in store. Stores the file. Somehow I doubt that. Request reference. Yeah, I don't think this is the bit that stores the file, mate. Sorry about that. Stores the request. No, that's what I'll put. There we go. But yeah, since since that's for that, it's not going to be working. But that's fine. We now have a D-store thing. That's fantastic. I really just should have made a D-store object, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Store the in and the out of each one to keep that fresh, persistent connection, you know? Ah well, it's fine. Hopefully it does keep the same port the whole time. I think it probably will, but I'm just not entirely sure. Where were we? Here. Right, remove in progress. What do we do with that afterwards? If I go back up to remove, right, yes, it sends a message to the D-store, remove file name. Which D-store? Oh, the D-store that holds it. Okay. Oh, we need to pick a D-store then, don't we? For each D-store storing the file. Ah, right, so yes, file to remove .get stored. So now we know the ports of all the stores. So we want to have some sort of for loop here. Iterate through so this is going to be a bunch of integers. For integer, dstore port. In there, is that how the loop thing worked that I did earlier? Yeah, seeming like it. I search for colon. Yeah, looking good. Fantastic. Wait, where's the button? Here we go. Right. For each dstore port in the dstores, what I want to do is this dot dstore outs dot get dstore port. This should get me an out dot print line. Hey, you see? You see? Very cool. And then this is just going to send remove file name.
Brand new music videos and today's hottest artists brought to you every Friday on
file
YouTube
name.
Music's released playlist.
And then we take this thick thing again and we flush. Right? That good? Thinking that's good. We test it. Let's see what it does. There we go. Open on port. Okay. Dstore. Dstore. Okay. It's received the dstores. Go! I want to see if the dstores got a command. No, they did not. It errored. At controller remove. 309. Null pointer exception. Oh. Let's see what the dstore is then. So I'm gonna print out all of these. Wait, I'm gonna print out high. Then I'm gonna print out those. Then I'm going to print out dstore port. Okay. Go. See what it does now. Go. Okay. You got high. Ah, I put the wrong types of ports in those. My bad. Where do I create the dstores? Here it is. Yeah, see, port. I didn't mean port there, did I? I meant command 1. Because of course I did. Okay. Try that one again then. Different port. I don't know how it works. I don't know. This just, hopefully this will do it. Yeah? Yeah? Look good. Did this receive messages to remove? No? No. Okay. So it got the load, it got a remove. Yes, it's got a print writer for that. There's a different print writer for each one. Move that. Yeah, okay, so that's working. But this didn't receive anything. Which is weird. Because it should have done. Oh, unless it needs to send it to the other port thing. No, this is the actual out though, isn't it? This is the actual out. This should be fine. Hang on, I know what I'm gonna do. This dot, if this isn't out, doesn't it have like a get port or something? Oh damn, it doesn't. Ah, that doesn't help me then. I was going to check it's the right port. Where's it adding the thing? Here we go, the out. It gets here. Where does it get the out from? Execute, here we go. Client.get port. Yeah, so that should be fine then. It's definitely from the right place, isn't it? So... Oh, wait, unless... It's open on a different port, which it probably is. Oh dear. I think we're just going to need to open another socket in order to send it to the D-store. I think that's the main problem here, is it's just, this appears to be a one-way communication. I'm going to go have a think about it, see if I can find a workaround and not do that, but yeah, I'll see. Okay, I did actually get it working. You can see here, this is the D-store, and it's received the remove commands. This one only received one, to be fair. Oh, no, it did... Wait. I don't know, that one only received one. Probably some sort of error, because it doesn't actually do it yet, and it was probably waiting or something. I don't know. But I actually did something smart. So, here's the problem. I discovered the problem why it wasn't working before. It's not actually reading messages from the controller. This cin here wasn't being used. So I've just added this. It's basically the same as the client one down here. But it's here. So this is going to be messages from the controller. The moment it just prints them out. But yes, which also means we can now differentiate between the two. Which is very cool. I'm still not sure about the whole port thing. We are still needing to use the... the reference, D-store reference. We're still needing to use that. That's still kind of weird. But at least we can now send messages to the D-store using the outs. These outs. The outs that it gives us, wherever they are. Without having to open a new... Here we go, these outs. Without having to open a new socket. So I removed the bit of code that I was trying to write for that. And then if we go down to, where is it? Where am I looking? Here we go. Remove. There we go. Not this .d-store out. We get the D-store port, which we found from there. We just print that, and that works. And this sends, like I say, it sends the command to here, which is the one that it wants. Oh yeah, and I paused that. Why did I do that? Let me put on something new and fresh. Let's go. Sure. Why not? Okay. So, now we need to do the D-store command. If I just have a look at the instructions, here we go. For each D-store I storing file name, controller sends to D-store remove file name, which it did. Once D-store I finishes removing the file, okay, so we remove the file now. And then what it needs to do is send a remove app back to the controller. So I'm going to put C exit there with line, and we're going to be putting this down underneath execute. Actually, we can just run execute, can't we? Why make a new one? Because we don't actually need to differentiate between the controller and the client. They're going to be sending different commands anyway, aren't they? That's why I was okay with doing it before. So, yeah, sure. So what we're going to want? We're going to line buffered reader in. Well, that's going to be cin, isn't it? This dot cin. This dot cout. stream in and stream out. We don't have those. We're not sending files. But okay. What's wrong with this .c? Oh, it's in a thread. Okay, yeah, true. So we want dstore.this. dstore.this. Okay. But then we also want to get the stream ones. I don't think we're going to need them, but just to execute the command we might as well. And worst case scenario, or rather best case scenario, we do actually need them. So then it's fine. But where do we actually get them though? Oh wait, we get them here. Here we go. There we go. That. And now we do this with socket. We have this is C stream in, C stream out, sure. C stream in, C stream out. Hopefully they're the right way around. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Cool. And now we can stream files between the two as well. I don't think we need to, but great. Anyway. Ooh, actually, you know what I might do? We can just have these as null, right? Let me just test this. Yeah, that works. Which will actually be quite nice, because first of all, it means we don't need this. Secondly, it means we can actually tell, if we absolutely have to, we can tell in execute whether it's necessary to have these two. Whether it's the controller that's sending it, because if we have these two, then it's not the controller, right? Move on. Let's go down to execute. Where is it? Here it is. So we currently just have the store command. We have the load data command. Now we are adding command that is not even nearly spelling. Got equals, and then what are we sending it exactly? Let me check again. Remove. Ah, simple. Remove. There we go. We can have this stuff. Dot length is less than 2. Yeah, we can do that, sure. And then other than that, remove. Currently not a command. Let's add it. So we got store, we got load. I just want to make sure the formatting is good on this. Public. Remove. Void. Void is necessary. There we go. And now we can shut that up. Ooh. Wait, is there not a gap there? Oh, if I didn't put a gap there, let's put the gap. Okay. Nice. Now we have remove. Which currently doesn't. But that's fine. Right. Now, in terms of error handling, I think I'll do that at the end, but I could probably do it now. Okay, sure, we'll do it now. Malform message received by controller. Wait, where's execute? Here we go. I feel like we probably did this one already, but here we go. Yeah, so we need to do it, and we didn't actually do it already. So, sure. If there aren't enough these doors, okay. Right, if not enough arguments were passed, yes, this is a thing we need to be checking. Because we need, what we're removing just with the file name, right? Yeah, so it needs to be 2. And then if there aren't enough D stores, that's also a problem. Are we sending ports or anything? No, we're not. Okay, cool. So that should be that. Malformed expression received by D store we just did. Not enough D stores have joined. Oh yeah, we do need that one, okay. There aren't enough D stores for the replication factor. Thanks Discord for that one. Let me just copy paste that. Not enough D stores. File name does not exist in the index. File does not exist. Okay. That should probably be done down here. Is this remove? Yep, so we've got that one already. Controller cannot connect to some dstore or does not receive all acts within the timeout. Logs the error and... oh yeah, I forgot about the logs. Oh damn, I still don't know how to use them. Yeah, okay. Dstore simply does not have the requested file. Simply close the socket. Close what socket? We're not closing the permanent socket, are we? What? So that's here, but it's not... what? That doesn't make any sense. Because it's the controller that asks the dstore. Hang on. I'm gonna go ask about this one, see what other people's opinions are on this, because that doesn't make any sense at all. Right, well, no one else seems to have any idea. I did ask about it, and it just... who knows. So, for now, I think we just ignore it, pretend that doesn't exist. Which, to be fair, it probably shouldn't. If we have a look at the instructions over here, it does clearly say, for each dstore that stores the file name. So, if dstore does not have the requested file, yeah, okay. I don't know how that would happen. But yeah, technically I guess it could happen if, I don't know, the file gets deleted externally, manually, while it was happening, and the reference here didn't get removed? I don't know. But yes, anyway, we can just, I don't know, not close the socket, because it's meant to be persistent. I don't know, honestly. Not a clue. But yes, if we go back here, we can at least write the rest of the remove anyway. But yeah, that's fine. So now we've got the remove command happening. We are going to need to pass it command 1 at least, because that's the file name. So then it's meant to delete the file. How do you actually delete the file? I'm not actually sure. Hang on, let me go check. Okay, so I had a bit of a look. I found out basically pretty easy, so that's good. Another thing that I have discovered is that there is an updated spec for the instructions, which doesn't tell you to close the socket that's meant to be not closed, so that's great. What it says is, if we just pop over to the new one here, sends a message from the dstore to the controller, error file does not exist file name, which makes a lot of sense. So let's do that, eh? So yes, first we're gonna actually find the file, of course, which is going to be the same as the load one. Should be anyway. Oh no, I guess it doesn't need to be. How are we doing this one? Huh, yeah, good point. Okay, cool. So I also checked how to delete files, like I said. So we're going to start by doing this. File, sure, equals, new file, file name. Okay. Check if file exists. I should do this first. File exists testing. Here we go. Yep, makes sense. If not file.exists, we are going to need out. But this is cout. Which is there. Now this will have just been passed as out here. We can rename it there. But yes, so this gets passed as out, and now we have C out here, which is a print writer, I believe. Yep, nice. So now we do C out dot print line. File does not exist. There we go. File does not exist. File name. No. Oh, there we go. Then we need to flush it. Flush. Okay. And then assuming it does exist, we just do file dot delete. Pretty sure that's what this said. Yeah. File deleted. Very nice. It doesn't say we need any error handling on if it was successfully deleted. So I think we just assume that the file is always deleted correctly as long as the file exists. So that's good. And then after that, dstore says remove app. Sure. So then we have cout dot line remove app plus file name cout dot flush, and then that should be everything. Yeah. So now we just need to start waiting for all the acts. Okay. Cool. This we can pretty much copy paste from the store app. Where is that? Here we go. Store app. Yeah, so we just copy paste this. Wait, is it that one? No, it's this one. Okay. Copy paste this. Like that. Remove app. Here we go. Checks a dstore app. Remove waiting app from the list. We can use the same list as well, mind, because of course the file can't do remove and store at the same time. So yeah, that's a thing that we can do. If there are no more waiting acts, move the entire list. Search the index for the correct file. I don't think we need this. Oh, does it need to send a message back to the client? It doesn't. Okay. Alright then. Alright then, sure. Yeah. If index file name update index store complete. You do need to do that, yeah. Search index. Okay, yeah. So now we need to update it with remove complete. But then we don't actually need to send a message back. Which I'm going to quickly ask about. Okay, cool. That'll get back a response at some point. But yes, what I'm going to do for now is just comment that out there. I will change it to remove complete, just in case we do need to do that at some point. However, one thing that you may have noticed is that we are using this waiting acts thing. We never put them in the waiting acts in the first place. So let's go have a look at store. Because this puts them in the waiting acts, doesn't it? Yeah, here we go. Waits for acts. This is something that we need to have in our remove. Waits for acts, here we go. Do we actually have a timeout on this yet? I'm not sure we do. Where do we use timeout? I know we did use it somewhere. Where did we put it? Wait, where is this? Oh, this is in the store. Why is it at the bottom though? Surely it should be before here. Oh no, of course, because you get this and then... Yeah, so... Right, got it. So the client should then send off to all of the D stores. Then it sets the D stores, adds it to there. What we should do actually though, put this here, put that there. So, and then here we return, right? So if the acts are not received, then it doesn't actually set the file. It doesn't store it, right? According to its own database anyway. Yes. So then in this here remove command, waiting for acts, yeah, okay. So I'm slightly confused on something. It tells it to start waiting for the acts, then it does that, right. So it should do this the other way around then, shouldn't it? Waits for acts, then it tells that to go remove them. Yeah. Then we look up here. Then we just need to copy and paste this then. Okay. So this here wait for timeout. Right? Right, so it sets it to remove in progress. Then if it times out, then it returns. And if not, it needs to actually remove it from its own thing, right? I've got myself slightly confused here. Yes, once controller has received all acts, it needs to update the index, and then... Yeah. Oh no, it does. It does send a message back to the client afterwards. I was reading the wrong thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I was reading. Okay. Yeah, I've got myself slightly confused. Right, so... Starts removal. And then up here in store... Yeah, so it waits for the acts. This is it starting to wait for the acts. Then it tells the client where to store the data. Then it waits for the timeout. If all acts not received, then it says acts not received and timeout, and it returns. But assuming they were all received, one thing I do consider is if all acts are not received, then does the what does the index become? Because it can't stay at store in progress. I'm thinking I just, if all the acts are not received, it just says that the store has finished, you know. I think that's what we do. Oh no, in this case... Wait, where does it say the store is in progress here? Here we go, file that set status. Yes, but if in this case the file is never added anyway. This .index.add file, that never happens, so the file basically just dies at that point. Right. Whereas here, the file already existed. So all acts not received in timeout we will have to do file to remove dot set status and just pretend like remove complete. But then if it wasn't, we still do that, but then like that? I think that should work. What's wrong with this? Get status. Oh, my bad. It's meant to be set status. Okay. I'm thinking this might work. And then, like I say, up here, it's receiving the axe. This is exactly the same in execute, right? Hide that one away. Hide that one away, sure, why not? Yeah, we have store. Wait. Remove. Yeah, here we go. Store act and remove act are going to be the same thing. Oh, but it does send a remove complete. Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, it says remove complete is over here. It does this here. So I don't need to do that here. Oh, this is really stupid then, isn't it? Yeah, I shouldn't put this here. Sends message back to client, remove complete. Then it needs to actually remove this .index.getI, I assume? Sure. Actually, can we just remove I? That's probably easier, isn't it? That looks like it's going to work. No, I don't think that will work, actually. Yeah. Let's do that one. What is this .index again? It is just an array list, to be fair. So it probably would work to just put I. Because it's ordered. You know? Remove I. I mean, let's check. What are you going to say about it? Remove object or index.
You're into something new, and you want to get good at it. Like, really good at it.
Yeah, okay. So you can just remove I then. Nice.
You can study back to back.
Like I said, I got myself a bit confused here.
You can download
So we have this here,
Wi-Fi or data.
Let's just go through exactly what it's doing. Right. So it first receives the remove command, and it runs this. Finds the file reference. The file reference wasn't found, it does that. File has an operation, does that. Then it starts waiting for acts. Right, this is just adding them to the list. It's not actually waiting yet, it just adds them to the list. Right. Okay. Waiting for acts. It puts the file name and a new array list in there. Then, for each dstore that has the file in it. File dstores, is that the right thing? Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah. And then at the end it's meant to replace, isn't it? This dot waiting acts dot get file name. Dot add. Ah, there we go. File.dstores dot add. This dot dstores. Hang on a minute, this might not be right. Because the dstores thing that it just made here, this array list, it adds the dstore, so it's iterating through. Oh, it's iterating through all of these dstores. Ah, yes, because this is the thing, we can't just copy this from store, can we? So instead of doing this, for this dot r, this dot index dot get file name. No? Why not? What's wrong with it? Oh, int. Oh. We need to find the file. Oh no, file to remove. Oh wait, okay, hang on. No, redo this. File to remove. Dot. Get these tools. How's about that? Oh, hang on, I know. File to remove. Dot. Get these stores. We're looking for what are we looking for? To iterate through all of the dstores. So this is from integers. Integer dstore in file dstores. Add dstore. Add dstore. What's the message for anyway? Where do we use the message? I'm so confused. I think maybe I just shouldn't have planned to copy the stupid thingy. Let me check what waiting acts. You know, I'm gonna go figure this out. I'll come back. Okay, I've reordered a few things. We've got store act and remove act here. As you can see, pretty much the same thing, and also considerably shorter than they were previously. So yeah, that's fun. I realise as well, they are in fact exactly the same, aren't they? Yeah, they are now. So what I can do instead, this is sneaky. Put that here. Look, that'd work. Now we're assuming that each dstore is not doing more than one operation at a time here, which perhaps isn't smart. But the waiting axe doesn't store... It only stores the thing that it's doing. It doesn't store what action it's actually doing. Maybe it should store both. Either that or we have a different one for waiting axe on. Yeah, I think actually that's probably the thing that we're going to have to do, that because otherwise we're complicating the actual thing. So what we do is we have waiting axe, where is it? Waiting store axe. And we also have waiting remove axe. Then here, store move. Okay. Then in execute, here store remove and remove. Then if we go down here, see what I've done is I moved this stuff to the bottom here where it actually makes much more sense because we can just update the file. So that's nice. We'll put remove. Yeah. And store. There we go. So that'll work. Oh wait, there's another one here. Wait, why is there an extra one on this side? That doesn't make any sense. Oh dear. So we put the thing in. Store 2. Oh! Right. Yeah. We just use that for that. Whereas here... Wait, do we even do that? What is this? Waiting for axe. Oh, this is just getting the message. Find possible destores, right? And then if the full file already existed, haven't we got one for if they already asked once? Oh no, that's in load, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it's not possible destores, that's the point. It's just get destores for storing. There we go. Oh, yeah, I just realised I paused this. Why did I do that? I always end up doing that for some reason and forgetting about it. Okay. Get destores for storing, and then tells it where to store them. Whereas this one gets them from somewhere else. Ah, yeah, file to remove to get destores. Of course. Okay, this should work. Let's see what it thinks of it. There we go. That started up. Took a while. Get the destores up. There we go. It's received the 2 destores. Now run. If we're lucky, there won't be any errors. Of course there were errors though. Reading, timing out and stuff. Yeah, okay. So where did it break? Remove operation for clipboard 01 PDF not completed successfully. Do we not send a message back? Yeah, what's wrong with this one? Huh? What's wrong with this message? You didn't receive this one, did you? Message sent to port, received. Remove operation for clipboard 01 PDF started. It didn't do this. Axe not received in time out. Okay. Oh, this destore never received The remove command. Oh dear. I thought I fixed this already. What's the destore ours? That was the whole point. Right? It was sending messages to destore routes earlier. Okay, well let's see if this is working then. Right, go! Wait, no, I need to start the controller first. Damn it. Come on. No! Ah! Start the controller, you silly thing. Thank you. Now start the destore. And now start the other destore. Did you receive both the destores? Hello? There we go, it did it. Good. We're getting the highs. Error file does not exist is being received. Oh yeah, there we go. Apparently the destore is sending back error file does not exist. But it's not actually receiving the remove over here. So who's sending the file does not exist then, huh? Now that doesn't make much sense. Oh, I know why. I know why. Up here. Where is it? Yeah, it normally prints out what it receives. I bet I didn't put that in, did I? Yeah, there we go. That's all. That's all. Okay. But it apparently says it does not exist. So that's interesting. This is here. File is not existing. So let's print this out then. See what that says. Okay. Restart it. Are we going? Are we doing? Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. Start the destores up. We have the two destores. Go! Right, the destore says clipboard.jpg. Yeah. Great. What's the problem then? Because clipboard.jpg totally exists. Oh, we need a path, don't we?
And an EDA sensor on your wrist.
Got it. File folder.
You can manage stress before it
Plus
manages you.
slash plus family.
Introducing a smart way
Try that one.
to understand your health.
Let's see if we can remove some of these extra prints as well. We know the high is happening, so thanks for that. Oh yeah, did you receive the remove this time? Yeah, there we go. It received the remove, so that's good. Also received this, which is fantastic. Everything else looks appropriate. So let's just run. There we go. Run the dstore, run the second dstore, and run the client. Oh, okay, got the remove axe back this time. Fantastic. So what does this say about it? Here we go, remove operation started, messages received from port 2000, error file does not exist. Great! Oh wait, no, but look, it sends it twice, so that's an error that's meant to happen. Look. So where is it? It loads it, it removes the PDF, which then is completed. It then removes the JPEG, which is then completed. Remove operation. Yeah, and then it tries to remove the PDF again, in which it says file does not exist, because of course it's been removed. And then there's no files left. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's working. I think that's working. I think that's exactly what we wanted it to do. as per instructions. We've already done all of the failure handling as well, because I did that as I went this time, which is kind of useful. I think we've done it all. Oh, we haven't got the logs. So, yeah, because I still don't know how they're meant to work. Yeah, okay. But we have everything else. Come with the instructions. There you go. It removes it, it does that, it finishes removing the file, it sends the app, changes the index to remove complete, and then it sends the thing over. It does all of that. Then here, we did both of those two. Well, again, no logs, but yeah. Not enough dstores have joined. I'm pretty sure we did that one as well. File name does not exist. Yeah, we had plenty of experience with that one. And it's the same here. It's actually sending the file name as well. That's one thing I should check. Message received, error file does not exist. No! That's one thing I need to do. Okay. So, if dstore does not have the requested file, it's here, file does not exist. Oh, it does send plus file. Ah, that's if dstore does not have the correct file. If the okay, yeah, if the controller doesn't have the right file, then it's fine. Oh wait, the dstore is meant to send this to the controller? This is received from port 2000, error file does not exist. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and then this sends this to the controller. So if the controller doesn't have the file, it sends a message to this, which this received. If the dstore doesn't have the file, it sends a message to the controller, which doesn't make much sense, because then it doesn't get sent to the client. But it's another thing to ask about, I think. We have done as the instructions said. And that's all of the remove operation, other than the logs, like I said, which we still don't have access to. So that means all that's left is storage rebalance, which is great. No logs. Yeah, I'll probably try and do a bit of testing when we finished as well. But for now, let's shut this up. It just started a new song. I'm late. No, I should have done it 19 seconds ago. Yeah, we're done though. So I've got to go and do a bit of different work, I think, and I just need to go look at that. And I also need to go eat. So there is that to consider also. Hence, for now, I'll leave this one here. Bye!